What is good, yo? It's your boy The Shows, and if you're new to the channel, welcome to Shows World TV. Glad I am watching this during the daytime. It's mad chilly in New York right now. It's about around 40 degrees, a little higher than that. So this is a Nuke's Top 5 video. We haven't done one of these in a while. This came out about 10 days ago, so it's English. So this is top 10 scary ghost videos to freak you out. Well, I guess we'll have to see. But yo, you want to go watch the original? The link will be in the description down below. Alright, let's get right into this, y'all.
Run. Anonymous TikTok user BV11 says that for the last 2 years he's been dealing with unnerving paranormal activity in his home in Texas. He says that it's gotten so bad that he can't sleep without the lights on. So, one night one of his friends is sleeping over when BV11 begins to hear strange sounds coming from his bedroom closet. Get up. Get up. You recorded me for. You're here. Listen. Sleep.
Not gonna lie, I'd be pissed too if you throw something at me while I'm sleeping. I mean, he obviously has a good reason, but yeah. Is that whispering?
Touch that door. Oh, that made you worry. I'm getting out of this room. I can't sleep in here. This BB11 wakes up his friend and opens the closet door, only to find nothing inside. Now, his friend is actually skeptical and really just seems to be very annoyed by the whole ordeal. But either way, TikTok user BV11 makes it his mission to record evidence of his terrifying experiences. Late one night, when he's all alone, he hears sounds coming from the hallway just outside his bedroom. He quickly grabs his phone and begins to record. What happens next is downright chilling.
Okay guys, I think this might be the last time.
A strange, bizarrely shaped dark figure charges.
Well, I didn't see that. And also, I know I heard something like a kid making little noises. Like a little mumbling sounds. Yeah, as soon as I hear that in my closet, I am darting out of there. Not gonna stay around. Not gonna stay around at all. You won't see me there anymore. You might have to start invested in, what do you call those little hallway lights? Put them around the closet or something. Crazy.
And he quickly slams his door shut. But what do you think this could be? Is BV11
No idea.
haunted, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Merton Priory. Paranormal investigators Jeff, Phil, and Mark from the YouTube channel Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations are invited to spend the night at the 900-year-old ruins of the haunted Merton Priory chapter house in London, England. From the years 1114 to 1538, the chapter house was a meeting room and part of a gigantic cathedral that no longer exists today. Museum trustee John Hawkes believes that a presence haunts the ancient ruins.
I've always felt that there was a presence here. There was an extraordinary atmosphere. We may be under a robe on slabs of concrete, but I think that the kind of spirit we have here is a very benign one. In this room, in the chapter house, you're familiar with going into large churches and finding graves under the floor. Yeah. In this room, there were 31 graves under the floor.
Wow.
31 skeletons were dug up.
As the trustee mentions, the ruins were excavated in the late 1980s, and 31 bodies were found buried under the floor. The bodies are believed to be the remains of monks from the cathedral, and it is thought that many passed away from the plague. That night, the Ghost Tech team
the bubonic plague. Yeah.
Jeff sits on the floor asking questions of the alleged spirit, and then things take a terrifying turn.
If there's something that you can do to let us know that you can hear my voice, please move something, even throw something at me, I don't mind. At least I know that you're here,
Crazy.
that you're listening.
You a
Now,
dummy.
I guess I must be sitting on top of where lots of the skeletons were found. Can you come and take a seat next to me? I felt the floor move behind me and I heard footsteps right up behind me.
I don't know, bro. Maybe y'all need to stop trying to ask these things to show their presence to you. That might be a start, but I guess it wouldn't be content if you didn't, so keep it going.
Can you come and take a seat next to me?
And I hear it now. Freaky.
When we review the footage and audio, the footsteps are louder on static cam 1. Here is the audio taken from static cam 1. Can you come and take a seat next to me? Hi there. I heard you. Sorry you made me jump.
Jeff jumps up in shock as he feels movement on the floorboards and hears footsteps right behind him. Now, Jeff is normally very calm and composed during their investigations, but he freaks right out and even drops his recorder to the floor and almost breaks it as he jumps to his feet. However, the Ghost Tech team has no idea that they captured something even more shocking. A static camera recording the ruins where the 31 bodies were found captures something truly eerie.
Oh, a shadow walking by? Must be.
A dark figure seems to walk from the preserved coffins on display against the back wall.
Yep.
And simply disappears into thin air. The Ghost Tech team has no explanation for what they captured, and they believe that they might have recorded paranormal evidence of the spirit that is said to haunt the Chapter House Museum. You can watch this entire investigation and many more spooky moments over on the YouTube channel, Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations, The Abandoned Arcade. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to find a source for this next video, but from what I have gathered, the footage was captured by security cameras at an abandoned pachinko arcade in Nagano, Japan. It is said that the ghost of a young girl is often seen inside this abandoned arcade. The CCTV footage seems to show a policeman investigating.
Not Japan again. This is gonna be bad. I can already tell. I can already tell.
An alarm in the abandoned arcade was set off by something. What happens next is downright chilling.
Oh! Nah. Disappeared. Crazy. Oh, hell no, bruh. Crazy.
What looks like the figure of a young girl can be seen following the policeman, but he doesn't see or hear anything. When the policeman turns to leave, the girl can be seen suddenly crouching nearby. Now, because there's no source, we'll probably just never know what happened. So, the footage remains unexplained. My Haunted Hotel. So you might recall from our previous story on Nuke's Top 5 that at the allegedly very haunted Ye Olde King's Head Inn in Chester, England, the owner, along with his two friends, actually allow curious ghost seekers to spend the night at the 400-year-old inn and investigate the paranormal activity for themselves. And the guests usually find something spooky. It's all captured by their 16 CCTV cameras and posted to their YouTube channel, My Haunted Hotel.
I think I remember seeing this before, though I don't remember if I reacted to it on my channel, but I do remember this at least.
Well, since our last update, some new spooky incidents have been caught on camera at the hotel. Of course, there are the usual hotel guests who come in as skeptics with a bit of an attitude.
What are you carrying it for? Oh, she's got to bear side to the back, Katie.
But then when something invisible pounds on your door, it's likely to change your skeptical mind.
But it could be laughter. Is there a child? Are you outside that door?
That's got to be the door. That is the door. Oh my god.
Are you outside that door?
But they have caught some other.
I'm not bored, by the way. I came from work not too long ago, so that's why I'm yawning. After I'm done with this, I'm definitely going to go to sleep. Plus, like I've said before, I'm kind of jaded by these things because I see so many of them. You know what I mean? Very rarely do I get jump scared now. But if I do, trust me, it'll definitely show. But for now, I'm alright. We're only at number 8, so I guess we'll have to see.
Evidence that even freaks out the My Haunted Hotel team. In this clip, the team is gathered in the restaurant of the hotel with a group of guests when they experience something that shocks them all.
I need to hear you, Charles. I need to know who you are. Is your surname Griffith?
The second piece of evidence is just as astonishing as the first, and we are able to document this moment from 4 different cameras, which clearly capture what we deem to be poltergeist activity as a glass is flung from the function room bar.
I need to know who you are. Is your surname Griffith? Is your surname Griffith?
Seems to me like ghosts have this thing about wanting to damage property, and I'm not sure as to why.
Is your surname Griffith?
I didn't even get on to the fact that there were glasses on the bar, so when something made a noise, I thought something had just moved behind this bar until Phoebe screamed in my face that it was the glass. Look, there is no way. It flings back this way. Like, there's just no way.
But that's not all that they've captured at the inn over the last month. In the middle of the day, a security camera in the hallway outside room 5 captures something the My Haunted Hotel team just can't explain.
Yet another shadow. Okay.
A shadow figure seems to just materialize at the end of the hallway and then quickly disappears. Harry, Brett, and Danny are shocked and thrilled by what their security camera caught on video. The team says that they have always hoped to capture a full-bodied apparition on video in the hotel. So, to watch many more spooky incidents that the team and hotel guests experience within Ye Old King's Head Inn, you can go to the YouTube channel, My Haunted Hotel. Beware the purple chair. Proud mother Martina claims that she and her family are terrorized by a dark supernatural entity that haunts their home. Martina has set up a series of static cameras to keep a safe watch on her children, but she also caught some footage that is absolutely unnerving.
Oh! Nah.
Two doors move by themselves and the boy calls for his mother, but otherwise doesn't seem that concerned. But as he continues to play his video game, his chair is forcefully pushed backwards, finally sending the boy running from Mama.
That's crazy.
Cut to another day and Martina is casually vacuuming the hallway carpet. Then this happens.
Did that vacuum just float? I know y'all saw that. Nah.
Again, a door moves by itself and Martina's vacuum seems to float into the air as she hysterically slaps and screams at it until it just drops back to the ground. But the creepy activity doesn't stop there. Martina and her son are home alone one night when the living room security camera captures this. The outside door opens and closes on its own as the door handle rapidly rotates as if being turned by some invisible force. Martina grabs her phone and is about to record the door when the purple desk chair suddenly glides toward her and her son. The two have had enough and are about to hurry out of the living room, but something seems to forcefully pull at Martina's sweater. So is this real poltergeist activity caught on camera? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Passing through.
Ads.
Making it happen since 1889.
We can't wait forever.
Popular urban explorer Chris from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill is back on another creepy exploration.
You again.
This time he explores.
I'm going to skip this part because I saw it already in another compilation for Bizarre Bub. You can check that out on the playlist that I have here in the mobile cards, alright, and at the end screen of the video. But I'm skipping this part.
Translucent figure from before seems to leave Chris's body as he vomits violently. Now, viewers of Chris's YouTube channel believe that he had an encounter with a demonic presence and that something sinister actually entered and left his body.
One thing that was mentioned here that was not mentioned in the other compilation from Bizarre Bub was that something had entered Chris and then he vomited violently. So I didn't know that part, but the other parts I knew about. But like I said, you can go check that out on the other reaction I did on this playlist here. Now, I don't remember which compilation it might have been, but it might have been the last one I did for Bizarre Bub, okay? That much I do know. But yeah, let's go on to number 4 now. The Doppelganger.
Giovanni Lima was living a quiet life with his girlfriend Laura in Sao Paulo, Brazil. But lately he says their lives have been turned upside down by some truly terrifying events. One night, the couple falls asleep on the couch in the living room when Giovanni is woken up by a very disturbing sound.
Que porra é essa, mano?
Vem cá.
Que porra é essa?
Bruh. Is this another child ghost? What is going on here, man? I wouldn't turn that corner if I were you.
Giovanni's girlfriend Laura is asleep on the couch right next to him. But chillingly, he hears what sounds like her voice coming from somewhere down the hall.
Oh.
In another video, Giovanni says that he began to feel very ill shortly after this incident and was forced to go to the hospital. As he's filming his chilling story, something happens that he simply can't explain.
Muita gente tá pedindo explicações, então eu vim aqui trazer explicações agora. Eu gravei aquele vídeo ontem de madrugada, quando eu tava dormindo com minha namorada na sala da casa dela inteiro. Eu comecei a passar mal, inexplicavelmente, no meio do rolê. No meio do dia, comecei a passar mal, tive que ir pro hospital. Então eu também fiquei ausente por causa disso. E agora eu tô fazendo aqui a resposta do que aconteceu realmente ali naquele lugar. E
I ain't gonna lie, buddy, way too calm for me. It's either he used to this or he's just trying to stay calm for the sake of the video, but he is way too calm for me, yo.
E a porta do meu quarto acabou de abrir.
I don't see anything. At least.
Não faz sentido, não faz.
Giovanni's bedroom door opens by itself, but when he peeks out into the hallway, there's no one there.
Yeah, there's no one.
To a week later, Giovanni is home alone when things take an even more terrifying turn.
I do remember saying this on a video before. When it comes down to it, it's not the ones that you can see that really are the most concerning, even if some of them tend to look creepy. It's the things you can't see. I'm getting chills on the back of my neck, y'all. Crazy. Can you just imagine hearing someone's voice of a person you know, and you know that it's not the person? That's just... No, that's a whole new level of just terrifying manipulation, you know? Why are you going towards it, though?
Again, a female voice can be heard calling out to Giovanni, even though...
You know what this reminds me of? That story about the lady in Mexico, the curse of La Llorona. I hope I said that right. You know the story. I'll probably put a description in the video. But basically, she calls out to you. Either that or she's crying in the distance. And if you go to her, you don't see her. I believe they said. Yeah, I'll put the description in. But it's disturbing either way. This is what that reminds me of.
Completely alone in the house. He suddenly hears loud footsteps charging toward him, and he just makes a run for it. Giovanni has no idea why and how these creepy events are happening. Some of his concerned viewers believe that he might be dealing with a skinwalker or a doppelganger pretending to be his girlfriend. So now, 3 months go by and Giovanni is happy to report that nothing paranormal has happened since his last video. And it seems like he just jinxed it all. Because soon after, he and his girlfriend wake up in the middle of the night to strange sounds just outside their bedroom door.
Tá acontecendo de novo. Você ouviu, mãe? Caralho.
Whatever is haunting the couple is back, and it seems angry. So what do you think is going on here? Let me know down in the comments. Ghosts of Carmel, Maine. Kent Burris from the YouTube channel Ghosts of Carmel, Maine might seem very familiar, as I've featured updates on his continuing story.
Yeah, you're
many times
definitely familiar.
Live. Kent has spent 5 years of his life documenting the disturbing paranormal activity he experiences day and night in his home in Carmel, Maine. Lately, Kent has captured it.
You know, it amazes me that he still continues to be there. You really gotta give it to some of these people for, I guess, sticking it out, but I just wouldn't do it. Better you than me is what I always say, for real.
Or terrifying paranormal encounters. One day, Kent is home alone and working in his office when he hears voices and bangs coming from somewhere inside his house. He quickly grabs his phone and hits record.
You making noise?
Who are you talking to, my guy?
You making noise upstairs? Jesus!
Cut to another early morning. Kent has fallen asleep for the night with his TV on. But at around 5 a.m., some strange sounds wake him up. He quickly turns on a light, and when he looks up, he sees something at the foot of his bed that chills him to his core. He immediately grabs his phone and hits record. A dark shadow figure can be seen.
I never told this story, only up until now. I had a friend who told me about having a dream, and it was something similar to this. And basically, long story short, he was in the living room sleeping in the dream, and he woke up and saw this like very large shadow figure just standing near the window. This could be seen as great special effects, but if I'm being honest, the man seems very petrified by what happened. And also, I think we would have been able to tell, even just a little, if it was special effects. Look, I could be wrong, but it's not looking like special effects now. That's what I'm saying. You would have to be very, very good at like making them type of things happen. And there's definitely people who could, but plus the frames, they tend to be a little off when filming. Like you can't see a cut happening, something to kind of indicate that it's not real. I don't know about this one.
At the end of the bed, slightly moving or perhaps even vibrating before it just disappears into thin air. So what do you think is going on in Kent's home? Let me know. The Night Flyer. This next video was sent in to me by Nuke's Top 5 viewer Mark from Greenland. So one evening, Mark is out in the snow with his daughter walking the family dog. But Mark's daughter spots something truly bizarre up on the hill. A strange dark figure can be seen floating in the sky between apartment buildings. Mark misses it and just doesn't understand what is done.
I believe it's possible I've seen this before somewhere else. You'd be surprised how many compilations show certain videos in rotation. But yes, I think I've seen this before. Now that I'm seeing it a little clearer, don't it look like a witch on a broom, just kind of, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. People say that they're real. I'm not really one to believe in magic, but some people say that magic is actually a thing and people should be wary of it. There's a lot of things that cannot be explained in this world, y'all. That's all I know. And in case you guys were wondering, I haven't mentioned it in so long, but the shadows remain unchanged on my wall. I don't know what it all means. I'm just trying to be as positive as I can, but as I said, as of now, nothing's changed. It's just my little update on that. You can watch those videos. I'll put them in the mobile cards here. That definitely looks like a witch though.
Is pointing at. He only realizes what she saw when he reviews his footage back at home. Now, Mark believes they might have captured a supernatural being known as a Kivitok, an aggressive supernatural entity from Greenland folklore. Anyway, what do you think this could be? Let me know down in the comments. Hidden in the dark. For the last 3 months, popular YouTube ghost hunter Franco TV has been on an extensive trip through several countries to explore the most haunted and downright dangerous locations in South America. Now, not too long ago, I featured Frank's terrifying exploration of the Presbítero Maestro Cemetery in Lima, Peru, where he captured some shocking moments that are still unexplained to this day. After many requests from his viewers, Frank decides to go back to the cemetery in hopes of capturing even more paranormal activity. As he's making his way through the giant cemetery, he begins to hear odd sounds coming from somewhere nearby.
Okay. Hear it. You heard that? Right over there. Someone's whistling. Yeah, I'm out.
Now, Frank is a little spooked by the strange sounds, but what he doesn't seem to notice is that someone or something seems to be lurking just behind the tombstones. Frank shrugs off the sounds and continues to explore, making his way through the giant graveyard. That's when he captures something downright creepy.
I'm gonna start heading towards that area where people end their lives. I don't want to look at this place.
Definitely heard what he said even through the sensor.
What the hell is that? Hold on. I saw something small there.
This looked like one of those mausoleums that was raised off the ground.
When brightened and enhanced, a pale face can be seen looking out from inside one of the crypts. Frank spots the peeking face and quickly hurries over to look inside the crypt. But there's no one there. The cemetery is dark and it's hard to see, so Frank believes that he might have just captured a reflection from something inside the crypt. He again shrugs off the bizarre event as something that can just be explained. But what happens next is absolutely horrifying.
Oh boy.
That is creepy. That's the basement area. Right in there. Whoa. Is there another gunshot over there?
Did you see it?
No?
Now let's watch that again, but this time I'll brighten up and enhance the footage.
That is creepy. That's the basement area. Right in there.
Something can be seen standing right at the bottom of the crypt stairs, but when Frank shines his flashlight, it just seems to disappear. So could this ominous
Weird.
figure belong to the person buried inside the crypt?
Maybe.
You decide. You can watch this entire exploration series of the Presbítero Maestro Cemetery over on the YouTube channel, Franco TV.
Okay, so y'all, that was top 10 scary ghost videos to freak you out. I would definitely say the worst one for me was the Japan video. And the second worst one for me was the couple, that was in their apartment and the man kept hearing a voice that sounded like his girlfriend, but really it wasn't his girlfriend. It was clearly something else. You know, one of them evil entities, but man. And this last one was just spooky, especially considering the multiple shadows that were there. Gotta say, this whole compilation was definitely filled with some surprises, but as usual, more shadows than not. But yeah, but that one in Carmel, Maine also was pretty crazy. It was just standing near the TV and then just just darts off, disappearing crazy like. But y'all, if you enjoyed this reaction, then leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. This is Shaw's World TV, and I make reactions sketches and vlogs. Follow me on all my socials. All the links for everything else is in the description down below. And I want to thank y'all for watching, alright? So, if you want more videos like this, then click that playlist right there for more scary vids. And if you want my more recent video, then click that over there. So I'm going to go edit this in a bit. It's your boy, The Shaws, and I will see you guys next time when I upload. Peace.